200-meter dash, first heat underway.
There goes Karen, he's taking second. The throw, the slide, not in time, he's safe.
Will spike it over and get a point for the Red Hawks.
Strike three, he got him looking.
And that'll be another point for the Red Hawks.
Frontier Community Access Television. I am Mason Smith, going to be joined today by Tom Albert once he returns from his PSA duties. And we welcome you to our first softball coverage of the year. It's a windy day here in South Deerfield, but plenty of sun out to welcome the Red Hawks softball team to their home opener. They're going to be facing off against the Mohawk Trail Warriors, who are not in their conference, or excuse me, their league, so a non-league game to start this year out at home for the Red Hawks. It will be their second game of the season. 0-1 is their record right now. They lost in a close match to the Hampshire Raiders. 6-4 was the final score after a late surge by the Raiders in the bottom of the 6th inning. A reminder that here in high school only goes to 7 innings. And so we will go down onto the field now as the teams take to the baselines for the singing of the national anthem by Frontier's own Addie Ely.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Frontier softball field, the Zabex field. And we have the Frontier Red Hawks versus the Mohawk Warriors. And Addie L is going to sing the national anthem.
All right, and we will be underway in just a few moments here. As we said, very windy, so we apologize for the extra noise if it's appearing on your end the same way it is on ours. Trying to hold our gear down in the constant gust of wind here as all the other Frontier sports practice around us. Track and field beyond the home run fence, as well as the baseball team on the other side of this field. Up to bat first is going to be the visiting Warriors of Mohawk. Emily Inman, the left fielder, wearing number 7, will be stepping into the batter's box first this afternoon. Facing off against number 21 for the Red Hawks, stepping into the circle for the second time this season. She pitched in their game against Hampshire as well. Renee Wanze.
Yeah, Mason, hopefully we'll have a good game today. It's definitely on the windy side, so.
Yeah.
And the ball is, the wind's going in the right direction, so could help for a home run,
We've got some pretty spectacular hitters on Frontier's team. Big milestone for the catcher, Delaney Fifield. Last year, she reached 1,000 hits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Skylar Steele also at the top of the batting order for the Red Hawks, heavy hitter as well, along with Ashley Taylor. Those are the top 3 for the Red Hawks on their batting order when we get to the bottom of the first. Right now they're taking the field, warming up. Some of them still with their jackets on. A few of them have thrown them to the side now. And we'll get a chance to look at who is going to be fielding for the Red Hawks here before the first pitch of the game. Behind home plate, wearing the catcher's gear, Delaney Fifield. On the mound, as we said, Wanze. First base, Sophia Pinardi. Whitney Campbell on second. Shortstop is Skylar Steele. Third base, Abby Schreiber. Left field, Liv Michon. Ashley Taylor in center. And right field, the girl who just sung the national anthem, Addie Ely. And that will be a ball for the first pitch at home for the Red Hawks. We're underway here in South Deerfield. Just hoping the wind calms down just a little bit anytime soon. Two and 0 the count. That's strike 1 called on Inman. Wanze, the delivery, and that one is going to be sent out to right field. Ely underneath, jumping, and it gets over her. Heading for second, the throw's into the cutoff, and Inman with the lead-off double.
Yeah, good way to start off the inning for Mohawk. I mean, double's the way to go.
It's a good throw in as well from Ely, from the wall, as a matter of fact. Now up to bat, Adrian Grant, the center fielder. Outfield getting some early action in the batter's box for the Warriors. On deck here, Abby Moffett. Wanze, and that one's fouled off for strike 1. Count even here.
This is definitely windier than our last game.
Oh, definitely. As a big cut is taken right there for strike 2 against Grant. Well, the other difference between this game and the last is it just seemed, it calmed down just about in the second inning, I think. There was no real wind after we started. As that will be strike 3 on Grant. Got her swinging. So the first K of the afternoon for Renee Wanze. Now it'll be Abby Moffett stepping into the batter's box with one down and a runner on second. Check swing, still got her. The 0-1. That one's going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Looking to third and thrown on in time. Looked like she hesitated a little too much there.
Yeah, she should have just gone to first to get the out, but unfortunate there.
And with that, we will have corners here for the Warriors. Up to bat the shortstop, Addie Loomis. Wanze with the delivery. Outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Fifield threw it down a third there. Tried to get the runner.
Just keeping some tabs on her. Don't want her to get too cocky over there. That one's going to be popped up and over the dugout. One the count here in South Deerfield. Runners on first and third. 1 out away for the Warriors as they try to strike early against the Red Hawks. The delivery is too low. Ball number 2 of the at-bat. Fouled back again.
The shed there.
The good thing about the softball field is there's no cars you could accidentally hit.
Yeah, that and there's no woods behind it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't eat up the baseball or softballs, you know.
That one's hammered out to center and caught. What a grab by Ashley Taylor. Staying their ground. As the wind continues to pick up, it seems, just constant. And I'll tell you, Tom, it would be a real nice day out if it wasn't so windy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about like 45, 50 degrees out here, so not too warm, but not too bad either.
Yeah, definitely not the worst we could see for spring sports early on. We've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, as long as it's not raining.
Oh, yeah. That will be strike 1 called against Riley Dyer, the first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
And if you're Mohawk, you really want to get at least 1 run in.
Great opportunity for them, absolutely, Tom. It's 2 away, opportunity to strike her out, and she does. Got her looking, and that retires the side. Wanze early gets the Red Hawks out of a tight situation in the top of the first. They'll be up to bat next when we come back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Frontier Community Access Television. Coming into the bottom of the first here as the Warriors of Mohawk Trail will take to the field. In the pitching circle for them, Grace Stevens, not in the batting order. She delivers a ball in the dirt to Ashley Taylor to lead off her at bat. Taylor, the center fielder, caught the line out for the second out of the top of the first. Now she steps back into the batter's box. Stevens, the delivery, high this time, and over the catcher, Finn.
Yeah, just gotta try to find the plate.
And this is the first game of the season for Mohawk, as that will be a called strike. So you can understand some of the first game jitters and just figuring a few things out here, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do.
That won't be popped up in our direction, but almost caught.
That's unfortunate. She had it just bounced out of her glove there.
Yeah. It looked like she might have closed her glove just a little too early there. So an opportunity for out in foul territory missed by the first baseman, Dyer, who just struck out at the top of the first here. Now the delivery inside, and she hit her. Takes first on the 2-2 count after being hit by a pitch.
May have hit her in the elbow.
Ooh.
Taylor's kind of rubbing it there.
Yeah. Now up to bat, Skylar Steele watches the first one go by her for ball one. That one is underneath her feet, and off goes Taylor to second, rounding, and is held by Coach Dean on third base.
It's a short backstop, so you got to be a little careful.
So that one's going to be sent out to center field, a chance, and it went off her glove. Tagging up from second, Taylor rounding third, and she will score as the throw into second is cut off. And it will be Frontier that strikes first in the bottom of the first.
And Steele gets the RBI there, so first score of the game. Oh.
And that one hits Fifield on the first pitch. So now runners on first and second here. Byfield kind of walking it off a little bit. Looked like it hit her in the ankle. So it'll be Liv Michon batting next as she steps into the box here. Stevens, the delivery, high, and a good stop by the catcher on ball one. No outs here for the Red Hawks.
Oh, that's a balk.
Umpires coming together to talk here. Definitely a rare occurrence, especially at this level, I'd say.
Yeah.
Talking about what the penalty might be, I suppose. Might just give her a ball, it looks like, as she is staying in the batter's box.
Yeah. 0-2, that's interesting.
Now a bunt laid down goes foul. And that incidentally brings up the topic of the previous game for the Red Hawks. They lost to Hampshire 6-4 on two bunts, I was told, that got a lot of the scoring for Hampshire going late in the game, as they will lay down a bunt again. This one stays fair, and the throw is not in time, maybe in time, but she stepped off the bag.
Yeah, she was just out the bag there.
Good hustle from Mashawn to beat the close call regardless.
Yeah. Bases loaded for Reyna. No.
Big chance against Stevens here. Delivery. Strike one. Win picking up again here. No outs, bases loaded. Already 1 run in the inning for the Red Hawks as that pitch will be high to even the count. 1-1 low and make it 2-1. Maddie Finn behind home plate has been making some pretty good stops so far in the game. That one will be lined, stopped by the shortstop, and they can't turn the play at third. So on an infield error, the Red Hawks will score their 2nd run.
Yep. Reyna gets an RBI there, even though it's an error. So still bases loaded for Sophia Pinardi.
She takes ball 1 there. First baseman stepped back into the box. Stevens, the delivery, low, ball 2, and no runners will move as the ball slid past Finn. It looks like we're having a quick stoppage here, possibly. No.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure. Now I was down marking my book here as that was a swing strike taken by Pinardi. The count's 2-1, delivery on the way from Stevens. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Maybe they
But
got Reyna.
I thought
tag out.
I thought that Wanda was something I missed. I don't know. Might have one away here as that sneaks by Stevens. The throw to first, low, and goes out of play. Ground rule double. 2 runs will score.
Assume that they have an out, so
I think so.
We'll find out later, you know. Well, it's 4-0 off of that.
Yeah.
So.
So now will be Addie Ely up to bat. So we're moving forward from, I assume they caught her somehow on first. I'm still not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
Ely takes strike 1 low.
Yeah, we both weren't looking, so.
Unlucky on our part as well, I suppose.
I don't know how she's in a short sleeve right now.
It's impressive. She sidesteps the inside pitch, going, and Pinardi slides in safely. She steals 3rd. That will be ball 3, I believe. I think.
Yeah, I
2
think
balls.
Yeah,
2 balls. That will be ball 3. Pinardi holding up at 3rd.
Oh no, you were right.
No, it was okay. I thought I heard the umpire say 2 as well. Now we're at the bottom, or just about the bottom of the batting order for the Red Hawks. Only 1 out away for the Warriors. The pitch will be inside. Taking off is Ely. No throw attempted. Like I said, Tom, strong bats for the Red Hawks. As it's Campbell up to bat right now. That one will be hammered to the shortstop. Ground ball. Throw is maybe in time. It was.
Yeah.
Looked like I was checking the umpire in the infield, and he pointed over to the umpire at home plate. So I guess he had the call on that one.
Yeah. When you got the RBI though, so 5-0.
A 6-3 ground out there. All the way at the bottom of the batting order is the Red Hawks. Abby Schreiber, the third baseman, up to bat here. Stevens with the delivery. Swing and fouled off on the first base side for strike one. Schreiber retrieving her bat here. Step back into the batter's box. Ely on third. Takes ball 2 high. That one will be into the dirt. Here comes Ely trying to steal home. The throw not there. The Red Hawks chipping another one.
Yep, 6-0 now. Well, good way to start the first inning, you know.
Definitely. 3-1 count here for Abby Schreiber. Trying to get the Red Hawks back to the top of the order, and she does. Okay.
Yeah,
didn't know the count herself. I was waiting, and I thought I saw the 4 put up by the umpire, but she will walk. And now we're having a meeting at the pitching circle for Mohawk.
I definitely don't want to take out your starting pitcher.
I actually was told that she was going to stay in for the full game.
Yeah.
I went and asked about the lineup, and that was the word from the head coach of the Warriors.
Huh.
Not sure if they have much depth in pitching or not. They didn't have positions written down in their substitutions.
No.
So staying out there for the time being, though, is Grace Stevens as we head to the top of the order. Ashley Taylor, who got hit by a pitch on her first at bat, sends this one through the gap at shortstop for a base hit.
Yep.
First pitch, no less. Skylar Steele. She got nailed.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I heard a soft thump as I was writing something down quickly, and I looked up and she's jogging to first. So.
Yeah. Well, bases loaded, 2 outs, and Delaney Fifield here.
That one sent back to Stevens, just over her glove. The throw to first in time. And Mohawk finally get themselves out of the first inning. We'll go to the top of the second in just a few moments here after the Red Hawks score 4 quickly and then tack on 2 more to total 6-0 at the end of the first inning. Top of the second on its way. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Finally getting ourselves into the second inning here. After Frontier put up an impressive 6 runs against the Warriors in the bottom of the first. Strike one called on Maddie Finn. That one's going to be popped up shallow, and no one got to it. It will be a base hit.
Or no, it must have landed foul.
Oh no, a rolled foul.
Yeah.
It was a good job by Fifield. It looked like she was the one who waved everyone off there. It ends up being the second strike of the at-bat instead. So that'll be a little bit outside, it looks like, for ball 1. Wanze, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's the 3rd strikeout of the game, only in the 2nd inning right now for Renee Wanze. It's bat for the first time here. Aurora Moynihan takes ball 1 high. Not moving an inch in the box. Big cut right there for strike 1. Reina Wanze. Little outside that time. 2-1 the count. Here's the delivery. That one's going to be fouled back for strike 2. Send back into the batter's box. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks to make it 2 gone. And no one on base for the Redhawks after a very long at-bat for Frontier. Looks like it could be over pretty quickly for the Warriors. That one's sent high against Bella Brown Stratton.
See if she can get things started for Mohawk.
You gotta hope so. Right fielder takes that low. 2-0 the count. That will be strike 1 on a foul ball back over the backstop. Fouled off again. Working her way back in the count here. It's Wanze.
She could have 3 strikeouts this inning if she gets this one.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and that one's fouled off. Staying alive. It's Brown Stratton. Here's the 2-2 again. That one's going to be sent over the glove of Whitney Campbell, fielded on the ground by Ely for a base hit. So the Warriors do get something going here. Already with 2 outs down. They've got a runner on first. And at the bottom of the order, will be Sadie Wilcox stepping up to the plate. Strike 1 called. 2 runners were left on base in the last inning for the Warriors. That will be strike 2. 0-2 the count now, as again, Wanze on the verge of her 3rd strikeout of the inning. That one will be high. It's impressive already, the show that Wanze's putting on, Tom, by the count on Game Changer from Coach Dean. That one is popped up, foul, and Ely won't get to it in time. But by the count from our stats given to us by the head coach of the Red Hawks and math teacher as well, so I'll take his word for it, I think.
Yeah.
Garrett Dean, 110 pitches for Reina Wanze. So to have her come back and start again, pretty impressive. Although we might not see her pitch the full game this time around, as she will get the 3rd K. All 3 of them swinging. And the Red Hawks will go back to the batter's box again, see if the Warriors can put up some infield defense, which was the main reason why most of those runs scored. More errors by the Warriors infield in that bottom of the 1st than there were hits by the Red Hawks, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Tough look.
Yep.
Tough look right now, but they will take the field again and try and get themselves a chance back in this game. We'll see what happens next. When we come back, the bottom of the 2nd here in South Deerfield. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Bottom of the 2nd here in South Deerfield. Wind still kicking. And we'll see if the Red Hawks bats are too. Up 6-0 already after an explosive 1st inning at the plate. And that pitch will be low to Liv Michon. Oh, low again, has to jump over it this time.
You got it, Grace, you got it. Let's go, Liz. Come on, Grace, let's go, Liz.
2-0 the count. Stevens still on the mound here for the Warriors in the 2nd inning. That will be a called strike. Try and get herself back into this pitch count. Fouled back this time for the 2nd strike. Count even now at 2. That will clear the catcher's mitt.
Yep.
A full count here. Might actually be the first full count. Yeah, first full count of the day.
Yep. Oh.
And it will be won by Liv Michon, but she runs to first, and she will get the base. So on a dropped third strike, she'll take first. A good heads-up call by Coach Dean.
Yeah, she started to head back to the dugout.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, run the first.
I'm not even sure how to write that down here in my book. That will be a called strike to Wanze. That'll be low. Michon taken off. And a stolen second. After pretty much stealing first as well.
Yep.
Actually, that's how I'll write it down. Stolen base on first.
Yep.
For Liv Michon. There we go. 1-1 the count here to Wanze. Strike two called.
Good pitchers count here.
That will be high again. Michon with a big lead on second. 2-2 the count now. Stevens, big cut, and going is Michon, but it was a foul tip. Looked like Coach Dean was going in for a quick explanation there. That one will be popped up, foul over the dugout. Staying alive at the at-bat is Wanze. Still the 2-2 count. Stevens delivers. That one's going to be sent out to right field. Fair.
Whoa.
Barely by about a foot. As Wanze gets to second, coming home is Michon. 7-0 Red Hawks.
Nice RBI double there for Rain Wanze. Yeah, that was maybe like not even a foot
That
away
was
from
really,
being-
really close.
being foul, so.
I was holding my breath to make the call. I wasn't really sure. Plus, we don't have the best angle of it, regardless, I don't think. As it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner come on for Wanze. Zipping up her jacket.
Yeah.
So
Can't quite
I'm
see.
not sure. Can't blame her though. It is starting to warm up a little bit as the wind has died down, but still get a few gusts every now and then. And it already looked like it hit her foot.
Yep. Tried to get it out of the way there.
So that actually is, let me count this out right. That is the fourth hit by pitch. That's a big pass ball. Taking second and third is the Red Hawk runners. That one passes again.
Yeah, she just got out of the way of that one. Still don't know how she's in the tank top there.
Some sports you can understand it a little bit more. So that's a called strike right down the middle to Ely, but with sports like baseball and softball, you know, because you always contributed to the adrenaline. And, you know, that keeps the players warmed up a little bit, at least maybe in their mind. But with sports that are, you know, with all due respect, pretty slow, it does make you wonder. And I guess it's a bit more impressive.
Yeah. Oh.
That will be a strike 3 called against Ely. She didn't like it.
First out of the inning, though. So.
Yeah. Step in the right direction for the Warriors. Stevens faces off against Campbell for the second time. She throws it high on the first pitch, ball 1. Runners on second and third for the Redhawks after 1 run has already scored in this inning. That one will be popped up, staying in the infield, and it will be caught by Moynihan. Now at the bottom of the order, facing 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. That is going to be lined out by Schreiber into center field. 1 run scores, no throw at home. 2 more on a single. That was lined sharply out to center field on the first pitch by Abby Schreiber.
Good job by Abby. I mean, that was an excellent hit right there. Nine to nothing now, Mason.
Jeez. I mean, we've seen some scores in softball get pretty high up there. That is high and inside against Taylor. Has to move her head out of the way to avoid the pitch. Remember a couple games last year, the score ended up being a little bit closer, but just that one's popped up to first base, calling it and bringing it on down. It's Dyer for the 3rd out. That will bring us to the top of the 3rd. When we come back, score 9-0 Redhawks as they tack on 3 more in the bottom of the 2nd. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Back to Frontier Community Access Television. Top of the 3rd coming up here for the Redhawks and the Warriors. Wanze still in the pitching circle for the Redhawks. That will be a high ball. Slips through the glove of Delaney Fifield. Wanze already with 5 strikeouts today. Gets a called strike there and a 1-1 count. Score 9-0 right now as the Redhawks scored 6 in the first, 3 in the second. That one will be low and into the backstop. But you got to give the Warriors a little bit of credit here, Tom. In the field, they had no errors in the 2nd inning when they had 3 in the first. So cleaning up their infield play just a little bit, it seems.
Yep, and you got to give it to them too. It's their first game of the season. So.
Yes. That will be strike 2 called. Low and outside as it hits the corner. That was going to be lined out and gets through the gap at second base. Taylor just chips it in. It's a base hit for the leadoff hitter. Now number 2 on the batting order for the Warriors, Adrian Grant, who struck out on a 1-2 count in her last at bat, will now ground 1-2 shortstop, looking to turn a double play, won't be in time, but they get the leadoff runner at second.
Yep.
So 1 out guard here, runner on first, and strike called against Abby Moffitt. Big cut and a miss for strike 2. The 0-2 from Wanze will be high. Ooh, fake throw from Fifield.
Yeah, I thought she was going to throw it there. She faked me out.
She's a pretty gutsy catcher.
Yep.
Already threw one down after a pitch to third base earlier in the game, as that will be strike 3 swinging. 2 down. And Addie Loomis steps up to bat. Wanze from the circle. That's going to be grounded back third base over to Pinardi, and that retires the side quickly.
Yep, a good, nice quick inning, and Frontier will get the bats going again.
See if we can see some more defensive progress from the Warriors when they take the field again. When we come back, bottom of the third inning, leadoff hitter for the Redhawks will be Skylar Steele. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Frontier Community Access Television. That one is belted
That's
by Steele
gone.
to the wall. It's out of here. What a way to come into the third.
Now one pitch and bada bing, bada boom, it's out of
Whoa.
here.
And that's what we meant when we said the Red Hawks have some heavy hitters.
Yep.
Won't see that in high school baseball too much.
No.
A little more frequently in softball,
Yeah.
but still. Not every at-bat, of course, as they're sending a runner out to go and get the ball from beyond the fence.
Yep.
Now Fifield lets the ball go past her, and it runs by the catcher as well. Now scored 10-0. And as you said during the break, Tom, we think that it has to be past the 4th inning for the 10-run mercy rule to go into effect.
Yep. I think it'll be, they'll go to the top of the 5th, and then if they don't score any runs, it'll be a mercy roll.
The 2-0. That one sent out to right field. Shallow coming in, and they won't get there in time. Base hit on a beautifully placed ball by Delaney Fifield.
Yeah, the right center fielder kind of close to the wall, so didn't really have enough room to get to it.
Yeah, the outfielders push back a little bit now, trying to anticipate maybe another big hit. That one will be sent shallow, stays in the infield. Shortstop comes over and makes the grab. Good job right there from Addie Loomis. Now will be Reina Wanze in her 3rd at-bat. Had a double in her last plate appearance. That pitch is dropped, recovered quickly though by Fenn. Ball 1 was the call there. Stevens still on the mound for the Warriors. Snuck under her glove. Second base has to field it and didn't look to first for the throw. So both runners are safe there.
Give her the base hit on that.
Yeah. First baseman Pinardi to bat again. Sends this one high, stays in the infield, and the catch is made for the 2nd out. 2 flyouts, both on the first pitch of their at-bat here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, we've seen 3 kind of pop-ups this inning, so just kind of getting under the ball.
So that one is fouled back by Ely. Her 3rd plate appearance of the afternoon. She's walked and struck out in her previous 2. The time that she walked, she stole 2 bases, including home, to give the Red Hawks one of their 10 runs that they have right now in the game. 0-2 the count. Low, past the catcher, and the runners advance. That will be ball 2.
Oh.
And an overthrow. Another error in the infield, it looks like.
Yep. Fifield steals home there and makes it 11-0.
So that one gets by the catcher again. Now it's Wanze at 3rd. She's taken second and third, both on pass balls. That one grounded sharply. Good stop by the second baseman. And she's safe at first. A close call by the infield umpire.
Nice RBI single there for Addie there.
Strike one called here against Whitney Campbell. That one sent out strongly to left field, tracking, diving, won't make the grab. Rounding third and coming home is Ely, heading to third and staying is Whitney Campbell, who has a triple.
Oh.
But no. Being sent back by the home plate umpire, I think.
That's interesting.
I'd assume a ground rule double, but I'm not 100% sure why.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been a ground rule double, but yeah, I don't know why either.
So that one sent the other way, stays fair, and again can make the stop in right field. 2 runs more will score as Schreiber accidentally bumps into the second baseman, but stays safe as she goes to retrieve the ball.
That'll make it 14-0 now.
Ground ball, stopped by the second baseman, low throw, safe.
Not quite in time.
The throws have been low to first very frequently here from Mohawk.
Soon we'd see Taylor take out the second here. Oh, it's an intentional walk here.
Oh, wow. After the home run here, now we're starting to see players appear for the second time in the same inning.
Yep. Didn't want to give Skylar Steele that bat.
That one sent over the glove of the pitcher.
Oh.
Stopped, but not in time. 2-run score. So a single up the middle for Fifield.
That makes it 16-0.
Strike one called.
Fifield's gonna get a courtesy running.
That one sent strongly into center right, drops. Coming home is 1 run. Here's the second. The throw might have a play at the plate. Not in time. Now taking off for third is Liv Michon. It ends up being a triple for her. What's our tally, Tom?
18-0.
Oh, boy.
As Frontier's blowing it open here in the
Can we have a
third.
double mercy rule?
I don't know.
Is that a thing? This is, you know, we're pioneers, you know? It's got to test the rules to see how far they can apply.
Yeah.
At this point, I've stopped keeping score on my book for this for this inning. There's too much. There was like 3 hits in a row that happened on the first pitch of the at bat.
Yep.
That one is fouled off by Wanze.
Hopefully they get out of it right here, though. You know, 0-2 count.
Oh, maybe not. That one is sent deep. And it's gone. Oh, my goodness. The pitcher with the home run. Reina Wanze. She rounds the bases.
And that makes it 20-0.
Oh, my God. 2 homers in the same inning. I mean,
Yep. I think 20 might be enough.
20, maybe. I was saying before we went to a break a little earlier, maybe I was saying that I think it was a few times last season, maybe once or twice when we covered them, that the score got into the high teens and even the 20s, the low 20s.
Yeah.
I remember a score of 23-9 coming to mind at some point.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure, but it's not ridiculous for softball scores to get this high, but for it to be this one-sided, I mean.
Yeah, a little difficult, but they just need one more out, so.
Spinardi grounds it past the pitcher and into the outfield. She will walk safely into first. Won't take second as it was overthrown to the cutoff.
Looks like Eva Campbell is gonna pinch it for Maddie Ely.
And now it looks like that substitution is being communicated by Coach Dean to the home plate umpire.
Let's go, Eva! Here we go, Eva!
On deck is Whitney Campbell. Swing and a miss there for strike one. The 0-1 to Eva is high for ball one. Stevens with the delivery. Big swing and a miss there from Eva Campbell. Getting some words of advice from her coach, Dean.
Gotta keep your eye on the ball.
That will be ball two. Going is Pinardi, and no throw attempted by Finn from behind home plate.
She puts herself in scoring position though.
Yeah. Big swing and a miss for strike three, and a few of the fielders hesitating from Mohawk. Looked like they weren't 100% sure on the second out there, but that will be the third and the end of another long inning for the fielders of the Warriors. 20-0?
Yep,
20-0 here in South Deerfield. We'll be back in a few minutes with the top of the next inning where Mohawk will try and get on the board again. You're watching Frontier Community. welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Coming into the 4th inning here. Top of the 4th for the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely a rough way to start the season if you're Mohawk, but 20-0. Hopefully they can get the bats going here.
Yeah, this is going to be the second at-bat for Riley Dyer, who struck out in her last at-bat. Count 1-1 now. The second pitch was called a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Dyer had some words of encouragement from her head coach before the at-bat and gets a few more now as she's behind in the count. Wanze delivers it low for ball 2. Already with 6 strikeouts in the afternoon is Wanze. Could be looking at number 7 here. And she is. She's been great at drawing the big cuts there from the Warriors in their at-bats. Only 1 of her 7 strikeouts has been strikeout looking.
Nice.
So that will be another swing and a miss. Wanze with a pretty immaculate record here so far. Looking at back-to-back Ks potentially if she can get one more. 0-2 on the way. And she got her. This is just a very impressive outing overall for the Red Hawks.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have quite as many runs as they do. A lot of the earlier ones were on the errors, as we said, but yeah, I mean, defensive showing has been great.
Yeah, good defensively and good offensively,
Yeah.
so good way to start the season. I mean,
Especially at home, too.
yeah.
So that will be strike 1. Count even here. Just the 3rd ball of the inning that Wanze's thrown. So that one will be fouled right on top of the dugout. One-two count again. That's strike 3. 2 of them looking, 1 of them swinging, but 3 strikeouts nonetheless. Back to back for Reina Wanze. And the Hawks will be right back at the plate to try and chip in maybe a few more runs. We'll wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely up to that mercy rule, so Mohawk will at least have one more at bat. So.
Yes. So when we come back, it will be the bottom of the 4th for the Red Hawks, where they will be back on the bases again. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. back to Frontier Community Access Television. Bottom of the fourth right now, and right away, Frontier has a base runner hit by pitch immediately. It's Whitney Campbell, and now we will see Abby Schreiber, who takes strike one right down the middle.
Oh,
That is also going to hit her.
yeah, that one.
One's gonna sting.
Yep. That was right in the arm, so. Wow, the hit by pitch is not helping
Yeah.
Mohawk.
Now back to the top of the order. Ashley Taylor has had quite a few at-bats today. If my count is right, and I think that for the time being it is. This is her 6th.
Wow. Very impressive.
Yeah. Gone through the order quite a few times this afternoon. That one will be high for a ball. Outside on that pitch. Delivery from Stevens, outside again for ball number 4. And the bases are loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the 4th for the Red Hawks. And, well, let's see. Will they intentionally walk her again?
No.
And they will.
Oh my gosh,
They
what?
will. Wow. Skylar Steele gets one good hit and won't have another chance.
Yep. Makes it 21-0.
Yeah, grand slam is the last thing you want to see.
Yep.
But Fifield, also a dangerous hitter, takes that one low for ball 1. So already another run tacked on in this 4th inning, 21-0 here. South Deerfield, if you're just joining us, you missed a lot of scoring. As we'll see a little bit more of it as it's lined out in the left field. The ball is bobbled, heading to second is Fifield. 2-run score, 2 RBI double for Delaney Fifield.
Oh, 23-0, so. Wonder if we'll see any more Frontiers kind of backup players come in to hit.
Yeah. Michon with a swing and a miss there. So no outs here. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Already 3 more runs tacked on for the Red Hawks. That one's fouled into the backstop. Certainly a rough start to the year for the Mohawk Warriors. Oh, that was an off speed that got past Michon, but also got past the catcher. And that is the 2nd time today.
Yep.
Wow. 2nd time today we've seen Liv Michon steal first base.
Yep.
Now, it's the other player from the Red Hawks who hit a home run. The pitcher, Reina Wanze, who fouls it back, setting herself up for a potential grand slam here.
Yeah, they didn't want to intentionally walk her, so.
Take their chances, I suppose.
Oh.
It might pay off as they do get the out at first, but run does score. Skylar Steele, the girl that they walked to avoid a bigger hit.
Yep. But hey, they get the out, so.
Now will be Pinardi at the plate. Delivery from Stevens. That one she got a piece of, and a good grab at shortstop. Pinardi pretty upset at that. She knew the pitch, wanted the pitch, and just didn't make full contact.
Yep.
That will be Addie Ely up to bat again. Takes that one high for the first ball. That one's gonna be grounded to short, sent to first, and they got the out. There's 3, so a few more runs tacked on for the Red Hawks, but the defense picks up in the end to get the Warriors one last chance to somehow extend this game. It would be pretty impressive if they could, I'll say that.
Yeah, I think they would have to get 14 runs, so.
Tall order.
Yeah.
Very tall order indeed, but we will go into the top of the 5th when we come back. Watching Frontier Community Access Television. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Coming into the top of the 5th here, as Frontier takes the field for maybe the last time at all. This is kind of based on our guessing of the rules, I guess. I don't think we're 100% certain on this.
I think it's right.
I'm pretty sure that it's right, but I'm not 100%. So it will be Reina Wanze on the pitching circle again for the Red Hawks as the wind carries away some of our papers.
Yeah. Thank you.
3 strikeouts in a row to close out the previous inning, and she opens this one up with a ball to Bella Brown Stratton. That will be a called strike. And you can see why she, despite her high pitch count in the opening game of the season against Hampshire, is going to be starting this one again. That will be ball 2.
Yeah, Frontier relied on her a lot last year.
Yeah.
So
that will be a low pitch for ball 3. 3-1 the count here. And by our accounts, if we don't see, what is it, 14 runs?
Yep.
14 runs scored by Mohawk in this inning, then the game will be over as the opening batter is walked on a 4-1 count. Now at the bottom of the order, it's Sadie Wilcox, just her second time appearing at the plate this afternoon. Swing and a miss on a low pitch for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Wanze on the verge of a big milestone, possibly her 10th strikeout of the afternoon, and she gets it. 10 Ks for Reina Wanze.
An impressive outing from her.
Absolutely. Strike 1 called. 1 out down, and a runner on first for the Warriors. That will be a high ball 1 to even the count. The Warriors have been dominated by the Red Hawks all afternoon. That will be strike 2. They're just looking to get on the scoreboard before everything is said and done here.
Yeah, hopefully they can, but otherwise it will be a shutout for Reina.
That'll be a low pitch, ball 2, even count again. Wind up, delivery, that one will be sent foul.
Already made the stop though.
Yeah, the count stays 2-2. Emily Inman from the top of the order sends this one high, foul, no fair, caught regardless. Looked like it was coming a little bit closer to us than I thought. But that's Ely who changed her position here. Who gets the fly out. That's strike 1. Mohawk down to their last out. So they have 1 runner on first.
Yeah, last life here.
That'll be ball 1 in the dirt. That will be drifting outside. Ball 2, 2-1 the count here. Wanze, for the 3rd time this afternoon, battles against Adrian Grant. That one sent back over her glove and a base hit.
Oh,
Almost a close play right there.
yeah.
So now we have coming to bat Abby Moffitt, who reached first on a fielder's choice in the 1st inning and then struck out in the 3rd on an 0-3 count. Now she lines one back to Reina, and that is a great way to end it for Wanze.
Yep.
Keeping a shutout intact here.
Yeah, I mean, especially after coming off a loss to open the season, good way to start the home opener. So,
And our predictions were right. That is the mercy rule applied doubly so by the Red Hawks to the Warriors. Final score, what do we have here?
24-0.
24-0. Great way to open up the home season for Frontier, and a great way to turn around from a tough loss to Hampshire. It was a close game, 6-4, that final score, which they lost. But a big win at home, 24-0 against the Warriors, will move them to 1-1 in their overall record. Our next coverage, I believe, will be